Hey guys, David Patrick Green here. HackHollywood.com, hackbollywood.in. Please like or subscribe to my channel. Today I just wanted to give you guys a short one. I always get inspired when I have a private client coaching call because I often learn more than I end up teaching because I listen to people say back to me things that they have seen on my membership site, Hack Hollywood. And they say things to me and then I think about them even deeper and I come up with even better sort of analysis about how to accelerate their acting careers. And I had this really interesting call today with this young lady who lives in Memphis and she's planning on moving to Atlanta. And it's funny, when we started the call, she was very tentative. And then I asked her a couple of questions because I wanted to get a little deeper into who she really was and what she really wanted. And at first it was a little touch and go. But then finally I asked her the question. I said, what if I could grant you one single wish? What would it be? Like, if you could just imagine yourself doing anything at any level, and you might as well aim high, right? Because if you choose mediocre, well, that's where you'll end up. And so she thought for a second, and she said, I want to be on a movie poster. And I thought, that's interesting, but what does that mean to you? Why do you want to be on a movie poster? She said, well, I want to be in a movie poster because I'm a storyteller. And I could tell her voice was changing. And she said, I've been writing stories since I was in grade 3 or the 3rd grade. And one of my stories in the 3rd grade even got put into the school library because I guess it was so good and the teachers were so impressed. And I thought, wow, hearing your tone now and how excited you are now is such a difference between how we started communicating and how you are now. All of a sudden there's a certain amount of confidence and understanding and knowledge. And so really what this led me to say is, so what you want is not to be on a movie poster. That's just a symbol of what you have achieved, what you are doing, right? Because you can't be on a movie poster unless you are working a lot in the business as a particular type of storyteller. And we talked about the kind of poster, the kind of movie she would want to be on, etc. And so, one of the most important, if not the most important thing you can do for yourself as an actor is to establish your own value first. Understand what it is that you can do, what you have to offer. And I've heard this repeatedly in listening to, people always want to know what very successful people have done. How did they get their start, right? And everybody thinks it's some secret or they went to Harvard. Well, you don't go to Harvard, for nothing. It's because you have done certain things. And the thing I keep hearing over and over and over is when people have sort of decided they want to get into something and they don't have traditional means to get into it because they don't have family or friends in the business or the education, is that they figure out what they have to offer of value. What value do they have to offer? And then they offer that value to somebody else. So that, to me, is the most important thing you can do, is to establish what your own actual value is. Because when you know that, then you can figure out who can benefit from what you have to offer, and you can approach them sincerely, and here it comes the big word, enthusiastically. You can offer with enthusiasm what you have to someone who probably wants it. And how hard is it to figure out who might need what you have to offer? And it doesn't matter what you have to offer. It doesn't have to be at a high level now. Like I said, all of these really successful people, they just thought, well, I can't do what I want to eventually be doing, but what can I do right now? What can I do for someone right now who is in line with where I would like to end up? Because if you surround yourself by people who are doing what you want to be doing, it won't be long before you're doing it too. Okay, guys? So establish your own value. get a piece of paper, write down the top 10 things you can do. Write down the top 100 things you can do. Write down your personality traits, take personality tests, all of the above, and figure out, okay, this is what I can do now, not in the future, because you may be training to become an actor. What is it you can do right now? Because acting is not about acting. Acting is about helping other people become successful. If you help other people become successful in any type of way, then they will help you become successful too, because they'll just want to have you around. Hi, girls. So there it is, guys. That's the tip of the day, is establish your own value and then figure out who could use your value and start reaching out to them. And don't let anybody else tell you what you can and can't do, or what you should or shouldn't do. One of the best ways to not let anyone else tell you what to do is to not ask them. Okay? So don't ask gurus what you should do. You have the power. Okay, guys? You have the power. You just need to appreciate yourself. So establish your value and let that sink in and say, look, I'm the only person who can do what I can do, which is true, right? There's only one you. So establish that and get confident and enthusiastic about it, and then get out there and show it to the world. And I'm pretty sure you will land wherever you want to land. All right, I will talk to you soon.